How long has it been since you smoked pot?
Uh, okay. Well, do you remember when I came into town to go on that date with that girl?
Yeah.
Well, the night before I went on the date with her, I actually smoked a tiny bit of weed with Jacob.
All right.
We were like really drunk, and he was smoking weed, so I took like 1 or 2 hits,
Sure.
and I got like kind of high from that.
Sure.
I guess that counts.
I mean, it obviously does, but other than that,
Besides that, it had been like before that it was 2 years.
wow.
Yeah.
And are you done for good, or just don't even know, don't care?
Uh, fucking. I'm not saying like I'm never gonna smoke again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably likely never gonna smoke again the way I used to.
Yeah.
Dude, it is so weird. Like, yeah, I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast, but yeah, obviously, like for a good 10 years, I was just like a huge pothead.
Right.
I feel like we all are, at least to some degree.
Join the club, of
Like,
course.
you know, not even pothead, but just regularly
We
smoke.
live in a legal state.
Yeah, regularly smoke weed.
Yeah.
Um, so and yeah, and just being in Washington, like everyone kind of did.
Yep.
And so yeah, like for 10 years I was like a very avid smoker. And then fucking dude, I moved back to Seattle from Spokane,
Mm-hmm.
and I would smoke weed a couple times, and it would just give me like horrible anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, you know how sometimes you smoke and you get a little bit of anxiety, but it's not too bad?
It almost it's like par for the course. It comes with it. You just kind of get used to the anxiety.
Yeah. So like,
That's how I feel.
yeah, no, of course. And it like for me too,
Mm-hmm.
but it got to a point where it was when if I would smoke weed, it was nothing but anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Like pure anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, the craziest part is like I don't even know what changed. Like, but it's just not the same anymore.
Yeah.
So I did it like 3-4 times. And then when I moved back to Seattle, I had this buddy that I would go out to the casino with, and he would always have a bong. So we'd take like a fat bong rip in his truck before going into the casino. And I remember the last time I did it, took a fat bong rip, went inside, and then so yeah, we were in the sportsbook section, and my friends had like money on games, and obviously everyone else in the sports section did.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, casino, bright lights, so many different TVs, so many people like also drunk,
Yeah.
fucking like so emotional because they have money on these games.
Yeah.
And I remember just like seeing everything around me, and I was like,
Freaking out.
dude, like, bro, like, and then I remember saying to myself, like, I think I'm done smoking weed.
Wow.
I just think I'm done. Like, I don't even know what it is, but it's just pure, like pure anxiety and nothing but. It's not even a little bit enjoyable for me
So
anymore.
this last time you did it with Jake and you were really fucked up, do you remember, did you get anxiety, or was it just the alcohol outweighed the pot?
Yes.
'Kay.
Yes. Like I
Does
remember.
that make sense?
Yeah, because like drinking, like you get like you get a bit more of like an arrogant, like confident, like you're just kind of able like normal emotions don't process necessarily the same in your brain. So like it was weird. Like I felt anxiety, but the alcohol sort of like counteracted it,
Yeah.
which is kind of interesting. I remember I couldn't stop laughing. We were just like randomly driving. I was like, bro, I can't stop laughing, bro. It's so funny.
So you were
bro.
driving. You shouldn't have been driving.
Dude, I mean, like I said, bro, I made a lot of
We all
mistakes.
make mistakes.
Yeah, so but then 2.5 years ago, that time at the casino, after that, when it was really bad and I decided I was gonna stop,
Yeah.
the craziest thing was I was able to go 2 years without doing it, and even the first couple days, weeks, months after stopping it, I didn't crave it or want to do it ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Like ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Because before that, there were times where I would stop smoking, but then I'd always be like itching to smoke weed again.
Yeah.
But this time I've never had a single desire to ever do it. And it was like ever. It was so weird because also my brother-in-law is a huge stoner.
Yeah.
So he would always like be like, have a joint and then offer me some. And I'd be like, I can't, bro. I can't.
And it's not a bad thing because obviously smoking pot does make you a little more lazy and stuff. It might drag you down,
Yes.
especially with you being on your weight loss journey, your fitness journey. It might only drag you down. So it's not a bad thing that you're not really into it, at least right now.
Yeah, honestly, because remember how we talked about like 4 years ago that one summer I was losing a bunch of weight?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember during that I was taking a break from drinking, but I was still smoking weed.
Yeah.
Dude, the smoking weed makes dieting so hard
Yeah.
because after the gym, I would smoke weed and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I need to like make this meal, but I need to get a couple things from Safeway."
Mm-hmm.
So I go to Safeway High, and then I'd just like be in the cereal aisle and I'd be like staring at a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch for like 45 minutes. And I'd be like, dude, I'd eat the fucking shit out of that. And I'd be like, no, stay focused. You need beans. And then I'd walk down and I was like, oh, Oreo cakes. Oh my God.
You can't pass it up.
Bro, there's actually, if you're high and you're at Safeway
Yeah.
or just any store, there's so many different foods that look so good.
Dude.
Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed that clip from the Dough Show. Be sure to check out another clip or check out the full episode. Peace out, bitches.